In this video, we will take a look at approval voting. With approval voting, the ballot asks you to mark all choices that you find acceptable. And that's kind of a loose term, right? Which ones can you put up with, so to speak? The results are tallied, and the option with the most approval is the winner. Off to the right here, we have a sample ballot where you would vote for any number of options. You can see that the person that's marked the ballot chose two of the people that they find acceptable. You could mark all five if you find all five acceptable. You could mark just one. So it really depends on how you define the word acceptable. Let's take a look at an example. So here is a tally of an approval vote. And in this tally, you can see the number across the top are the number of people that voted a particular way. For example, there's in the first column 30 people that only voted Pacaba Street as being acceptable, right? But in the next column, we have 35 people, right? 35 people that found Pacaba Street and Suze Orman and Ellie Weisel acceptable. So let's take a look at the problem below. The graduation committee has recommended 4 possible commencement speakers. They are putting the final decision to an approval vote of the students. The table above summarizes the results of the approval vote, where each column marks or shows the number of people with a certain approval vote. Approvals are marked with an X. Find the winner under approval voting. So really what you're going to look at is you're just going to kind of consider the total approval for each candidate. And that can just be done by adding up those numbers. So if you have a calculator handy, you might follow along with this as well. So starting with the top one with Billie Jean King, I'll look there first, right? Billie Jean King. What you're going to do is you're going to just add up Billie Jean's approval, and that's at the far right, the 3 X's. So you're just going to add up the 31 plus the 34 plus the 24 and getting 89. So that would be a total of 89 approval votes. Pacaba Street, you would just do the first 3 X's when they get approval. 30 plus 35 plus 23 gives you a total of 88. I'll go ahead and let you figure out what is the total approving for Suze Orman and what is the total approval for Ellie Weisel. And then we can use that to figure out our winner. Okay, so who is our winner with the approval voting? I'll pause and let you figure that out. Now that we've decided who the winner is, we can talk about some of the positives and negatives of this kind of voting. So some reasons why, and I have this from a site that a website that I'm going to tell you what that is in just a moment. But here's some reasons in favor of approval voting. And it's more expressive, meaning you can say that you like more than one candidate. You can really showcase how many things you do like. It removes the vote splitting almost entirely, right? Vote splitting is almost gone, or eliminating the spoilers. You don't have to split your vote between 2 people that you might both like. You can vote for both of them. Number 3, you can never get a worse result by voting for your favorite. So that doesn't put you in any of those scenarios that we talked about earlier in this module, where you might do some insincere voting. Number 3 is you have significantly fewer spoiled ballots. Number 5, ballots look the same, except the rules indicate that you may vote for any number of candidates. So you don't have to have something radically different. The next one, results are still easy to understand. That's true. Whoever gets the most approval wins. A simple list of the candidates along with how many votes they received. It tends to elect candidates who would beat all rivals head to head. And you might remember back to the Condorcet discussion, someone that can beat everybody one-on-one. So someone that has more general approval than everybody else, even if they don't stand alone by themselves. And the last one is it tends to elect more consensus winners, meaning that our winner really is something that a lot of people are fairly happy with. Here's some critiques, though. Okay. First one, approval voting hurts voters who approve of additional candidates beyond their favorite. So it violates the later no harm criterion. There's a criterion for that as well. So it penalizes really the people, in this case, the voters, right? It hurts the voters that might like more than just one person. So if I vote for 3 people, but you only vote for 1, then you've really put an emphasis on that one, where I've kind of spread my vote out. The next one, approval voting is inexpressive. Now that's funny because Earlier, we said it was expressive, right? It allowed you to say that there was multiple candidates that you liked, but it's inexpressive in the sense that you can only approve or disapprove of a candidate. It doesn't allow you to express anything more than that. Number 3, approval voting does not elect a majority winner. It's not set up so that you have to have over 50%. It's really just whichever candidate gets the most approval. It often is over 50%, but the issue with it is you can have multiple players or multiple candidates over 50%. All of these are from electionscience.org, and you can check that site out on your own. All right, so that's pretty much all there is to approval voting.